breathed out by you. Your spirit wrote through men like a pen in the hand of a God who knew that we would need.
Hey, welcome back. We're talking about creation. In fact, the last question from the New City Catechism that we covered was about why and how God made everything. But question 5 goes like this. What else did God create? Did God really create everything? So we talked about why and how, but what else did he make? What else did God create? And the answer is God created all things by his powerful word, and all his creation was very good. Everything flourished under his loving rule. You might even want to pause the video for a little bit and work on this. Now the Bible says this all over the place, but a couple of good verses we could use would be Genesis 1:31, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. Behold means look at all he created. It was very good. And then John 1:3, talking about Jesus, the living word, all things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. That is John 1:3. Now, as you've figured out, we're sitting in a garden, and this is in fact my garden. If you look behind me, there are tomato plants. In fact, I have a tomato plant right here. This is, well, we planted too many because sometimes they die. But it's my job and my family's job to tend these tomatoes and to take care of them. And one question that relates to our New City Catechism question and answer today is this. What does a tomato need? Well, what a tomato needs is sunshine, which we're having plenty of that today. 6 to 8 hours of sunshine a day really is what helps a tomato. So if you can plant them out in the full sun, it needs warmth and sunshine. That's why there's black plastic on the ground to warm the ground up. It also needs room to grow, so a place to spread out its roots so it can produce fruit. And it needs food. There are natural foods you can give plants, and we kind of like to use fertilizer called Miracle Grow, and of course water, whether it comes from the sky or a hose. But something you need to understand, and that I need to understand, is, if you're a gardener anyway, a tomato can't decide what's best for it. So if the tomato decided before I actually put it in the ground later on, what if this tomato was talking to me and said, I've decided that instead of sunshine and room to grow and food and water, I want to grow close to the other tomato plants. I want to be in a dark, dry place. And I've kind of developed a taste for Roundup. That's what I'd like for my food. Now see, the point is, the tomato can't decide what is best for it. And that's why when we talk about the answer to this question, what the Bible says about what else did God make, we work best under God's rule. And the Bible says that everything God made was good. What he made was good. Everything about it was good. Now, some people would ask this question though, well, what about all the sickness in creation and the death that's in creation and all the injustice around us, the unmerciful things people do to each other and just bad events that happen? Well, not everything is good. Everything was good when God made it, and everything is good when God is in control. You know, everything that was made when God spoke it into existence. He just spoke a word and it was done and it was good. Everything that exists, everything that is, was made very good. But we need to remember this. Everything that exists does best when the Creator rules over it. That's why Jesus had to come. We need him. So when we ask this question, what else did God create? We should remember God created all things by his powerful word, and all his creation was very good, and everything flourished. That means it flowered, it blossomed, it grew. Everything flourished under His loving rule. That's where you and I were meant to be.
From Genesis to Revelation, there's one story of your great salvation. It's all about Jesus.